What if everything you believe about God is wrong? What if the real question is not does God exist, but have you ever experienced the divine? Beloved ones, welcome to our channel space for healing, awareness, and inner peace. For thousands of years, humanity has argued about God. Religions were formed, wars were fought, temples were built, scriptures were written. But very few people stopped and asked a deeper question. Is God something to believe in or something to discover? Tonight we are not here to defend religion. We are not here to reject it either. We are here to inquire. Because truth is never borrowed. Truth is experienced. And what you are about to hear may shake your beliefs, but it may also open your eyes. Does God exist? Osho says the question, does God exist, is the wrong question. The real question is, have you experienced the divine? Belief is easy. Experience is dangerous. Belief is given to you by society. Experience transforms you completely. A Christian believes in Jesus. A Hindu believes in Krishna. A Muslim believes in Allah. But belief is not knowing. Osho tells a story. A blind man once asked, "Does light exist?" People argued endlessly. Some said yes, some said no. But arguments did not help him. Then a wise man said, "Stop arguing, cure his eyes." And once his eyes were healed, the question disappeared. God is not a theory. God is like light. You don't debate light. You open your eyes. Who created the universe? The mind wants a creator, because the mind thinks in cause and effect. If there is a painting, there must be a painter. If there is a building, there must be a builder. But existence is not a building. It is not manufactured. Osho laughs at the question. He says, if God created the universe, who created God? And if you say God was always there, then why not say existence was always there? The mind wants beginnings and endings, but existence is eternal. It has no start. It has no finish. It is a continuous dance. And this dance is what Krishna calls Leela. What is Krishna's Leela? Krishna represents playfulness. Leela means divine play. Creation is not serious business. It is cosmic celebration. Look at existence. Flowers bloom without reason. Stars shine without purpose. Birds sing without ambition. The river flows because flowing is its nature. Krishna playing the flute and dancing with the gopis is symbolic. Life is not a problem to solve. Life is a mystery to celebrate. If God created the world for a purpose, then God must be incomplete. Purpose means lack. But existence is overflowing. Creation is like a child building sandcastles, not for profit, not for achievement, but for joy. That is Leela. The universe is divine play. What is the purpose of life? Osho shocks people by saying something radical. Life has no purpose, and that is its beauty. If life had a purpose, it would be a business contract. But life is poetry. A rose does not bloom to prove anything. It blooms because that is its nature. You are not here to achieve something. You are here to experience, to become aware, to awaken. Purpose belongs to the ego. Existence belongs to consciousness. The moment you stop chasing purpose, life becomes meditation. Believing versus finding. This is the most important distinction. Belief is borrowed. Finding is personal. Belief is second-hand. Finding is first-hand. Belief gives comfort. Search gives transformation. Belief makes you part of a crowd. Search makes you alone. And truth is discovered only in aloneness. A believer says, I know God exists. A seeker says, I do not know, but I want to know. The believer stops. The seeker begins. A Zen master once told a man, if you already believe, you will never search. Belief closes the door. Seeking opens every door. Finding God means meditation, silence, observation, awareness, the inner journey. Enlightenment is not meeting a person called God. It is dissolving into existence. It is not finding something outside. It is discovering the divine within. The kingdom of God is within you, but you are looking everywhere else. You search in temples. You search in scriptures. You search in rituals, but the divine is hidden behind your thoughts. When thoughts slow down, silence appears. And in silence, something vast is felt. Meditation is not concentration. Meditation is witnessing, watching your breath, watching your thoughts, watching your emotions. Slowly, a gap appears. In that gap, there is silence. In that silence, there is clarity. And in that clarity, the question disappears. Final understanding: does God exist? When you are unconscious, the answer seems uncertain. When you are aware, only existence remains. Who created the universe? Existence is eternal play. What is Leela? Divine celebration. What is the purpose of life? To awaken. Should you believe or search? Never believe blindly. Search, because belief is mental. Finding is existential. The day you experience even a moment of deep silence, the question, does God exist, will no longer matter. You will smile. And in that smile, the divine will be present. Close your eyes. Feel your breath. Observe without belief. Observe without denial. Just watch. Perhaps in this very moment you may feel something subtle. Truth is not given, it is discovered, and the journey begins within.